Hey guys, Dr. Utash here. Even on our little mini trip here, a little seminar trip, it's Saturday evening. We're taking a walk out in the woods and we're prepping for our next week. And so just so important to be mindful of what you need to accomplish, what your goals are, talking about them, going over them, changing, modifying as necessary, but really work on your next week before it happens so that way you control it instead of it controlling you. All right, I love these wobble cushions. There's gonna be a quick reminder of those 3 exercises that we should be doing every day, twice a day, kind of like brushing our teeth. I get it, not all of us have these at home, so maybe it's the edge of your bed. Maybe it today for me was on the workbench, the workout bench. I was doing these between sets, but ultimately we're increasing motion in that spine, so instead of it getting locked up after certain activities and exercises, it keeps freely moving. So 3 different exercises. Again, a reminder to do this if you're waiting for your adjustment or at home at the end of the day, or I like to do it right away in the morning to kind of get my body moving, but every day, twice a day, these 3 exercises. Arms up, this one's my favorite. We'll just start with that one. And we're gonna look all the way behind us. Tummy's gonna stay tight. Look all the way behind you. 15 each side, total of 30. Second one, up and down, so we're not leaning against the back of this chair. Near the front, tummy and core is engaged, and you're gonna crunch in, tuck your tail like a bad dog, chest and shoulders down, chest down, chin down, and then most importantly, chest up, shoulders back, arching that little back, and then nose to the ceiling. Magic number of 30. It feels wonderful. Last one, side to side. This one, I'm doing it last because it's my least favorite, but it's still excellent for us. Most of us are not moving laterally. When we take those ranges of motion here at the office, we notice that lateral flexion of the neck, the ear to your shoulder, just isn't as good as it should be. 45 degrees is normal here. You may notice that you have some discomfort, some pain, some creaks and cracks and crunches. That's okay if there's no pain. If there's pain, just go up to the pain and then go back to the other way. 15 each side. You're working the hips, you're working the thoracic or the middle back, and then you're working the neck, getting maximum motion in that spine. This increases proprioception, or that good juice, that good energy to the brain. It'll wake you up, it'll get you moving, and it'll help you.
Are you guys dealing with shoulder pain? A couple things to think about with shoulder pain. So remember, in order for anything to work in the body, the brain is the boss, right? It goes from the brain down the spinal cord out to those nerves. And if those nerves are being choked off or kinked like a water hose, the water hose, you kink the hose, it's going to slow the water down or stop the flow, right? With the spinal cord, it's the same thing. That communication can be disturbed because that nerve is being choked off. No doubt, that can definitely cause shoulder pain. A couple things that we can do. So the biggest thing, come in here, get your power turned on. We also do shoulder adjustments as well. Another thing that I like to do is get a lacrosse ball, kind of go against the wall or a door. We're gonna work all in through the front by the pec, on the shoulder, the delt, and on the back. We're going against the shoulder blade, and then also pulling across, getting behind the shoulder blade as well. That's one thing we can do. Another thing, rock floss. So you will need a partner for this. In the rock floss box, it comes with a pamphlet that what you can do with this and how we can use it to help increase that range of motion. As soon as you're done with this, we're gonna move on over to some ice packs. And so the ice definitely helps. Ice helps to decrease inflammation, as to heat actually increases inflammation.
Obesity rates have doubled in adults, tripled in children, and quadrupled in adolescents in the last 30 years. 35% of Americans are obese right now. 17% of children are obese right now. This leads to a host of illnesses, hospitalizations now, and certainly in the future. This week, your therapeutic exercise goal is 15 minutes of walking per day. 15 minutes of walking per day to increase your health and reduce your weight. Hope this helps. Does your energy match up with your goals? Many of us have big goals. Do you have big energy? This is a great reminder, making sure that you feed your mind first thing in the morning. Maybe it's the Bible, maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's something that energizes you, so that way you fill your brain so the energy can come out afterwards. So if you want more energy, feed your brain. All right, does this posture remind you of anybody? If it does, Great posterior chain activation. So as you get out of your chair, I encourage you to take breaks frequently. All the way up, squeeze the glutes, the buns, squeeze the scapula together. We're not leaning back, but we're squeezing these together for 20 seconds. So an extension, pulling them back, squeezing the buns, 20 seconds. That's gonna help open you up and stabilize your posture. Boo! Guess what? This month, it's Halloween. And that usually means lots of candy. So, health tip of the week, of the month, if you know that you love Halloween and you know you love eating your kids' candy, these next couple of weeks, forego the dessert, avoid the candy so you can enjoy Halloween. Have a great week.
Hey guys, if you're like me and you're tired of eating the same old salad, what I like to do is I like to add pomegranate seeds. So it gives it a great taste, it has benefits for your digestive system, it also has a lot of nutrients. So what's in your salad, guys?
This exercise is a great exercise for stabilization of the lower body and core. So tight tummy, tight glute, you're balancing on one leg and you're trying to rotate the ball. Great for ankle, knee, hip, pelvis, and core stability. Again, if you can do it, 10 reps to each side. It's October, we're in the fourth quarter. Where are you at with your goals? It's never too late to write them down, look at them daily, keep writing them down, keep striving. We're 3/4 of the way through the year. Where are you at with your goals?